What's up, everybody? We are live from Biface Studio. Let's do a little picture in picture in picture in picture. And I wanted to show you guys, give you just a little live stream tour of the facility. I'm just waiting to see if we're live so we can get our chat and get all that going. So I've got a little sound coming back through the iPad, but that's okay. I'm just wanting to get the chat up so I can see all the chat stuff. There it goes. Beautiful. Now let's do a little test. Make sure it came up on the actual stream. Looks like it did. Check, check, check. 1, 2. Yeah, sounds like audio's a little rough. Anyway, hopefully it'll work okay. Looks like it might be coming in a little strong, so y'all tell me how it looks and sounds. So we're adjusting the audio right there. I'm hoping this will fix that because I'm using the audio on the phone. So this is the mess of video cables that we have because we have a ton of, we still have a bunch of video stuff to work out. We got the lightsaber action happening. So I was planning on having a camera up and showing on both of the screens. Let's go up, 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 up. But I can't, these lines stop getting signal, so we've got to fix that. So let's do a little walkthrough and hopefully this. Having a camera up and showing on. Man, I don't know why that audio's not coming through very well. Let me see if I can fix that audio. I don't know if I can do that, so we'll just keep on going. Anyway, so this is the hallway. So we can actually change the color of those lights. Should have changed the speed on this thing. Our shower, we just got to get our shower curtain. But that's looking nice. Big shout out to Papa Herb Blackburn. So we just have to get a taller shower curtain. And of course we have our 8 audio lines ready to go. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Whoops. Let's reconnect this. Goodness gracious. I might end up having to do this by hand. Well, sorry. I know that's got to be very disorienting. If this thing doesn't work, I'll just have to cut it out. Yep. All right. So we're cutting this thing out. 1 second. This thing obviously doesn't want to work. So we're just going to take it off. It's really old anyway, so that's what we had. I just wanted it to be stable and nice. But yeah, so this is the entrance. Let's go zoom out here and get it to focus in. So we got our fridge. We got to get a little power strip action over here for the coffee maker. Of course, we got the gazebo. Got artwork. Thank you, April, Nana. Security camera, so when you walk in, you are on camera. And let me know in the comments who's watching, because I'm actually monitoring the stream. So that's the stream, and this is actually the PC computer screen right there. So we're going to test this TV screen in 2 weeks to make sure that that's working. There's a Super Saiyan 2 Go on. Yeah. Gotta have the nerd stuff. Hopefully this audio is actually coming through. And let's go into the live room. So we've got to get those video lights up. Make sure you guys can still hear me. Make sure that's working. Yeah, it's audio still breaking up. I should have set up a wireless mic. I have all the wireless mics. And didn't could have set one up so the audio would have been much better. Anyway, so there's all the panels, there's the lights. So these are the lights that we've got to get mounted. So we're going to take those lights there, put them on that girder, and we're going to take the lights that are here, put them on that girder so we can get proper lighting. These are those monitors we're going to line up against the wall or put them in storage. We've got lights and camera, so I might show you guys how that works. Yeah, it's because it's going through the phone, so I'll see if I can fix that here in a second. Yeah, the problem is I don't have a wireless mic set up. Here's the piano. This is the remote control for the PTZ camera. Our piano that's sounding great. Here's this Leslie speaker, a nice solid state, is actually going to go in that corner where this light is. So this is our storage room. We're actually going to take a lot of these empty gear boxes and put them up over the control room. We're just going to store them over there so we can actually use this as proper storage. But the Leslie's going to live right here. We're going to build a little ISO box here. Here you can see we've got 8 channels there. So that's that. This is our nerve center for... But yeah, sorry, Mom. Hopefully you guys can understand me, even though it's garbledy-gook. So let's show you guys. So this is actually going to go on this stand. I just need somebody to come and help me move it because it weighs, a couple 100 pounds. But let's show you guys the Hammondie. So we're gonna turn on the power's still on. So there's the speaker, and let's start the engine. And there we go, and we're off to the races. She's a beaut. She's a beaut. So here's our, we're going to set up the percussion. That keyboard's going to come out of there. I can't remember I'm pretty sure I tested this line. So we're going to hook up the box to that to make sure that's going. This camera line, and this is the camera line that's busted. So we've got to figure out if we can fix that. But yeah, a lot of room. So the percussion is actually going to go here, kind of facing caddy corner, so the percussionist can face the drums but also look out. So that's going to be great. And of course, I actually have a cable cover so I can put all this in a channel and have a walkway, and it'll be all nice and neat. That is going to get moved. Some of those gobos are going to come here. Some of the gobos are going to go all over the place. So I might end up donating this, or we're not sure what's going to happen with that. Not sure. And of course, our drum room, and we've got the lights on purple in here. Now this screen is working. This screen is working. That camera is working, and we have another camera line back there that is working. We just need to we need a wall mount. But yeah, this is the studio. We've got there's that second camera that I set up for that live stream the other day. That's the tour. Of course, you can see in there. So let me come back in the control room so you guys can see what I got going, and we'll come back here and turn the organ off. So let me bring the lights down a little bit, show you a little bit of. I wish I had the DMX controller for the lights, so you guys could really get a better idea of what the lighting will look like in here. But still, it's lots of room, a lot of room to make music, to glorify the Lord and teach people how to record and make music. And of course, we've got music books. Of course, we got a Redback hymnal, a good old Frankie Peretti book. I'm actually going to bring some of my other books in here. Chick Corea instructional video, Doyle Dykes DVD, saxophone books. So all sorts of actual music with notes in it. And yep, cool paintings. Hail to the King of Pop. Of course, Jesus hanging out with some of the Avengers. So let me show you guys what. Yeah, I'm using the microphone on the camera, and the camera is wirelessly connected to the live stream system. I should have set up a wireless mic because the audio would be better. It looked like it was getting good signal, but there was no way for me to know what the signal sounded like until I actually went live. So sorry for that. It's wireless. At least the wireless is coming through great. That's a nice that's a plus. So was very, very pleased with that. Let me actually make sure that it's still coming through well. And of course, now we've got an ad trying to show up on my own stream here. Yeah, it's actually looking pretty good considering. So this is the audio interface that unfortunately has been very faithful for 15 years, but it's got to come out because it can't do what we need it to do. So we're actually going to put it on the live stream system. We're going to take off this entire top shelf. That's going to come down, so all the monitors come down, so we're not blocking the screen, the window into the control room. So this whole thing's going to come lower, so we can see much better. And yeah, that's what we got, y'all. So a little nerd, John Williams inspiration over there with the lightsabers. And don't know if you saw this. So of course we got. It looks off angle there, but when you look straight on, it looks good. And of course we have another one of Luke's sabers. Got to give homage to the OG. So yeah, we are. I'm hoping to announce in 2 weeks. So yeah, right. I'm gonna watch my own ads. Gotta make that YouTube money. Gotta make that YouTube money. But yeah, we are. Hopefully, we're going on. We got a week off, and then we are going to be back at it and hopefully announcing the grand opening at the end of the month. Actually, you know, I mean, I'm going to hopefully open at the end of the month when I get this new interface installed. And then we are going to be announcing the official opening. And let me show you guys. So this is our channel strips looking pretty good down here. So we are set to go. I'm actually going to brush my chompers and try to set up a live stream so that you guys can actually hear what we got going on. So, yeah, stay tuned. I think I'm going to be back here in just a couple minutes. And then we'll call it a night. So, thank you guys so much for your support so far. If the Lord leads you, the top comment should be, let me see if it actually, can I put it on there? Nope, it didn't put it on there. Let me find it and put it on here. The good old Give, Send, Go. Yep, Give, Send, Go by Face Studio. Copy it. And go down to the live stream and then go down and copy and then paste it. And so we ended up, after much prayer, contemplation, and asking one of my best friends for wisdom concerning this, I ended up going with a better interface because the money I was going to spend for payments for about a year was going to be equal to the same amount of payments for an interface that was much better. I had Dante capabilities, which is the card that I already have in this thing. So we ended up spending a couple $1,000s more to get a better interface. So that hopefully will be ordered tomorrow, and we will be installing it in about a week when it arrives. And then we can set up we have P16s, we have 3 of these, we have 2 of these. These would be for main artists. And then this is for, you know, this is 16 channels and we have 48 channels. These are all stereo, so 12 stereo groups. And then I think 2 banks. Anyway, so that's the deal, y'all. Let me know how you think it looks, and if the Lord leads you to sow. This has been a lot of work. It's crazy how far we've come in a year. I mean, we just got actually in the building with electricity in the spring or summer last year. I think it was May is when we actually were able to move in because we finally got electricity. And this is, 7-8 months of work once we got in the building. And I actually just noticed we did the touch-up paint, and I thought I was done, and I missed several spots. So we've got to go back and do a little bit more touch-up paint, fix one baseboard, and of course get these last few video lines working. But stay tuned. We're going to come back with a live stream doing music. I think I'm going to play some saxophone through. We got some preamps. We got these new 73. Well, it's kind of hard for you to see, but let me see if I can, I don't know a way to, there we go. So those are those 2 ones on the left. So we're going to try those out, and I think I need to try those out on saxophone. So stay tuned. Y'all be blessed. Jesus loves you. So do I. And hopefully we'll be back in a few minutes. Take care.